right, welcome to Smokey Approved. I'm your boy Jurnalist, and on this one, we are back with another Dundee joint. This is Shadows from Shine. I can't remember exactly who I got it from. I know currently it's literally only one comment that has suggested this song. So, videos directly for you if you can remember who you are and you were like, oh yeah, I know that's my comment. It's because you, my G. It's because you were doing this. So, uh, this is going to be that. Let's get into this. Could you please hit the like and subscribe? Let's see if I enjoy this one a little bit more than I did the last one.
Take it back to when I got in this. Nothing more than a snotty kid. All I craved was a little bit of fame. Sat listening to tapes, you could tell how much I wanted it. Before I ever had to follow, when just saw my older brother on the stage and I followed him. In our teens local scene had some dominance. I only caught a glimpse, but my vision locked on her. Cause we started out as novices, but I could see my love for it was blossoming. So I went and became the embodiment of this name that they gave in this moniker. Eventually I traveled around the continent, battling to turn me to a warrior. I saw some dollars and I started getting sponsorship. Looking at the profit, never think about the cost of it. Till I felt lost in it. I was naive and couldn't see the positives. Could hear the demons that were lurking my subconsciousness. I hit the poison just to hide my own incompetence. And I guess the change is obvious. I was addicted to the feeling that I got from it. Any good advice I got, I went and did the opposite. Was fucking up repeatedly, not think about the consequence. Told them all to put a sock in it. They only gave a fuck about me when I rose to prominence. Feelings were ominous from all the broken promises, when all I ever really wanted from it was acknowledgement. Or was I fishing for compliments? But this shit's the only thing that ever gave me confidence. So I can look back at my accomplishments, wonder how they treat me if I just remained anonymous. Sometimes I wish I never gave into the opulence. I wish I never bothered getting caught up in the politics. I wish I never ever cared about this bollocks where I needed validation instead of staying autonomous. What a crock of shit. Why can't I just be happy with what I got from this? Looking at what I didn't do instead of what I did. That'll have you feeling robbed when you gotta win. But maybe that's
How much of a legend or OG is Dundee? Because the way he talking, it's like he is a formative OG member of what it means to do hip hop and rap in just the Australian area, period. Not just Tasmania. Am I correct in thinking this? Because he said around the country, and Tasmania is not a goddamn country. So, that man done been outside for a time, and these pictures show that this nigga been in studios. Like, he been around. Like, what has this guy been outside doing? Like, what's up with this guy's backstory? Y'all don't have fucking, like in the UK, where there's like kids making videos on like people's backstories? Does he have any of that? Do any of your rappers have that? Or is it just those Vice documentaries for the drill guys?
just my prerogative. Maybe if I tone it down for radio and polished it, I couldn't reel it in at all. I had to be provocative. Was screaming fuck the world until I burn in my esophagus. Reaching for the stars like astronomers in this three-ring circus that they want from us. Pushed it to the back of my mind and built a tolerance for any time I hear my music playing through the monitors. All these shadows from shine, they damage my mind. Brought out that arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights, would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? All these shadows from shine.
The producer in me wants somebody else to sing this fucking hook. The songwriter in me understands why he's the one singing. It's far more emotive to hear him sing this after hearing that type of verse. It would have disjointed the song for a moment. But I feel like this song could have been a lot bigger if he allows a feature to sing that hook, and that feature is somebody that just smashes it out of the fucking. This could have been a crazy big song. I don't even think it was intended to be one of those. Just one of those. I had some shit I needed to say. It's kind of like I needed to take stock of my life this day when I was writing. Just how that first verse sounds and how the hook sounds as well. But just, oh man, just a collaborative effort would have made this song a crazy one.
They damaged my mind, brought out my arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights.
He could sell this hook as well. He could sell this shit to a country singer in America right now. Don't fucking let Brad Paisley hear this shit.
Would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? Yeah, I've been around. Was in the thick of it and thought I had it figured out. Past the point of no return, it had me feeling down. Thought I was at the end of it, but it's only the beginning now. Chasing fame had me wigging out. But there's more to it than playing to the biggest crowds. There's more to it than stacking up a big account. More to it than sniffing mouths, partying or living loud. Cause I came from a little town, and anywhere I went I did my city proud. Then you
Man made it to KOD? What? I don't remember seeing this nigga.
was a beast, can you hear me growl? Hanging from my high rise.
And he did Don't
King
Flop.
Kong in the south. That's how the king was crowned. And for the most I was too ignorant to think about it. Just chasing the next
No, that's another KOTD. Okay, so that's
give me a hit of
that's old boy from Chicago, but I can't remember his name. He was solid though.
powder fucking my priorities were focused on the drinks I'm drowning.
I did watch this battle actually. I've seen this battle.
But I'm from Hobart, I grew up in the midst of mountains. Thought I reached the peak, but the image had my vision doubted. But I couldn't see the pinnacle because
He got a Sharon battle?
just chasing the next target. Me a hit of powder fucking my priorities were focused on the drinks I'm drowning. But I'm from Hobart, I grew up in the midst of mountains. Thought I reached the peak, but the
No, that's not Sharon.
image had my vision doubted. But I couldn't see the pinnacle because the shit was clouded. Lost my footing hanging on for life, all the wind was howling. White flag at the ready like I've been surrounded. Instead of moving up, I was just sitting down. The fame tasted sweet, but with every sip it's soured. Only holding on to this rap because it gives me power. But power fed my ego, it was repetitive. Not looking at the positives and focused on the negatives. Turned me from an optimist, I went into a pessimist. I filled my head with jealousy and made me too competitive. Getting argumentative and lost my sense of etiquette. And sensitive to anything that didn't get me credited. I thought it was imperative, I chose it over everything. Was chasing mine and thought that no one else could stop me getting it. The shadows to the shine is so relative. Was it my own choice? Well, that's a definite. All the privileges I got still have me feeling tentative when I'm projecting all the energy to representative. Staying silent in a room full of elephants. It kept me up at night, that's why I blur it out with sedatives. Because we reap what we sow and then take the benefits. When ain't the fame's fault that I became my own nemesis. All these shadows from shine, they damage my mind. Brought out that arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights, would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? All these shadows from shine, they damage my mind. Brought out my arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights, would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? All these shadows from shine, they damage my mind. Brought out that arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights, would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? All these shadows from shine, they damage my mind. Brought out my arrogant pride from when I carried a mic. When I look back at my life in front of cameras and lights, would I be happy inside without this passion of mine? After all this time, it's now I find those shadows ain't from shine. After all this time, it's now I find those shadows ain't from shine. After all this time, it's now I find those shadows ain't from shine. After all this time, it's now I find those shadows ain't from shine.
This is solid. I like this. This is the song that I was looking for when I said I wanted to hear something that I felt was radio ready. Or not radio ready, just like a song. Like this has a quality hook that I feel like could draw people in, even if you aren't a particular fan of this person. His verses are emotionally packed, but not too much. But then they're filled with such context of the person that you begin to get interested into the story. So even if, again, it was 6 minutes, I didn't even know it was 6 minutes. I just let it rock. It's that good. And he's not even. This is the thing I have to give him. A well written rhyme packed with just I'm gonna say some real shit is far better than just I'm gonna say some real shit. Because he's not even using the craziest rhyme structures or anything. He's just saying some real shit that's well written. You fucking rap for hours at that point. That's why I'm saying to the producer, I mean, wanted the hook, like this song could have been crazy big. Oh my god, this song could have been ridiculous, especially because he wanted to do all those extra fucking under harmonies at the end as well, like he's a fucking R&B artist. Yeah, he's seen the vision, but it's such a personal song from how it sounds that he's like, nah, I don't need nobody. I wrote the hook with my voice in mind. I wrote the verses obviously with my verse in mind. There's really no need, and I have the comfort to do this because it's like, hey, shout out to Dundee. Shout out to that man. I wish I could find like something that was like a documentary like they have for the UK stuff, but I could. We'll just keep listening to more records. Thank you for this one. If you could please hit that like and that subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here.